sense and triumph in doing the things that you know you can do. I know I can do this thing, so if I go and do it, you know, what's the success in that? What's the victory? But if I set off and do a thing that I have no idea if I can do it, or even if I really want to do it, there's something there that is just really appealing. And in writing the gut story, it wasn't the story itself that really challenged me. It was the idea that if I was going to read this story, people were going to collapse me with the narrator. And forgive me, I told this story last night in Sheffield, but I'm going to tell it again. At the first public reading in San Francisco where I read that story, there was this long autographing line afterwards, and a very elegantly dressed elderly Asian woman came up with like a 12-year-old boy who obviously had bullied her to bring him to disadvantage. And as they got to me, this is going to sound terrible, okay, so racist. As he got to me, and she was really beautifully dressed, she goes, I tell my grandson, don't you never stick nothing up your penis. This is in front of like 600 people. Poor kid. But in the same event, a woman my age took me aside later and said, do you know what brownies are? Brownies, they're like a precursor to Girl Guides or Girl Scouts.
I thought it was going to be something much more
It's getting there. You can't start with terrible. She said when I was in second grade, when I was 7 years old, I was a brownie. And one day I had a stomachache. And this would have been she was my age, so it would have been in 1969. She said our family had this heating pad with a vibrating function. And my mom kept me home from school while she went to work, and she put me to bed with this heating pad. And as I fell asleep, it must have slid down between my legs. Because when I woke up, I was experiencing this sensation, this vibrating hot sensation that I had never felt before. It was extraordinary. And so the next time it was my turn to host the brownies, I said, brownies, you've got to try to do it. And all the little brownies, she said, they just rode that heating pad all day. They just fought over it. It was like Sex in the City for 7-year-olds. She said the best part of it was that for the first time, she was the most popular girl in the city. Everybody wanted to be her best friend. Everybody wanted to play at her house. All the brownie meetings were at her house. She said, until the day my mom came home from work early and caught me with the brownies and the heating pad and sent the brownies home and just whipped that cord out of the wall, pulled it out of the socket, and just started to beat me. And just beat me. And the whole time she beat me with this cord, she said, you fucking dirty slut, you fucking piece of shit, you dirty whore. What kind of a fucking slutty whore am I raising? And she beat me, and she beat me, and she beat me. And this woman goes, you know, I haven't had an orgasm since I was 7 years old. But if you can tell that story about how you were disemboweled by a swimming pool filter, and you can make people laugh about that, she says, I bet I can make my heating pad story funny. Too late, I already did. And maybe, eventually, I can tell that story and tell that story until it doesn't make me cry, And I can go back to my mom in Coos Bay and say, remember that heating pad you used to have? And I can resolve this in my life. I have not had a radical bowel resection. And then getting back to 130 pounds, I consider it. But writing the Gus story, I knew that standing up there, I was not going to be some big hero. I was going to be some big humiliated thing. And I think that's much more powerful to demonstrate as you're presenting something. Because it gives everybody that permission to be that humiliated thing, which we periodically have to be. And then to be able to write about it, make it funny, express it, and use it instead of being used by it. Blah, blah, blah. Next question.